But yeah, now that we've all been introduced, we're gonna go into what we've been playing. So, DJ, what you been playing?
You will refer to me as Absolute D because I've been playing Absolver.
I am not calling you that.
Okay. I tried. So yeah, this was a really random pick for me. I was on YouTube and the algorithm served me a video between two Windfall masters fighting each other in Absolver, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. And then the next video with that was like this known martial artist. It's a lady and a guy. They're both Asian and they're on Gameology. I don't remember their names, but
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, like she watched like a Tekken video and was like trying to do some of the moves or whatever. They both watched a Absolver video. And I was just like, it was like 15 minutes long. And I was like, I'm not going to watch this. And I sat and I watched the whole thing. I was like, I'm going to get this game. I'm going to try this game out. So I played it for about 3 hours or so. I enjoyed it. I think I have it on my hard drive still. So, that's a positive sign. But it requires the controls aren't bad. It's just niche because part of the combat style is like you switching stance, but you switch stance by like holding like R1 and then pressing like up, down, left, right on the right stick, and you're supposed to do that like in the middle of combos. So it's not like a fluid game to like really pick up and play. You have to really learn how to play it. So
you gotta throw up gang signs on your controller.
Pretty much. But like
how's it with the PS4 controller? Is it still fine?
No. This is on PS5. It's playing on PS5.
I saw you see with the PS5 controller.
Yeah, I mean, like it's just the PS4 version of the game, so there's no like haptic feedback or any of the special stuff that comes with PS5. The loads are PS5 version loads, so it's pretty good. The other game that I played, guys, you might be wondering, is he gonna say Gundam? No, I'm not gonna say Gundam. I've been playing Destiny 2, and when I say I've been playing, a total of about 45 minutes of this game, guys. Let me tell you something. I played 45 minutes and 20 of it was going through menus to tell me of things that I have no idea what's going on in this anymore.
Yeah. Like, hit X, get out of there. Just go. It doesn't matter. You're not playing it like that. You're not trying to macro your shit.
I started the game. It gave me a cutscene about Beyond Light and what's happening now, and like I'm on Europa. I'm like, oh, bet, cool. I started that first mission. I had to back out because I had to go somewhere. I came back. It took me back into the lobby. I logged into the game, and it gave me a different cutscene, and it put me in a different place. I'm like, did the game just think I beat that level, and it like progressed the story? Like, what?
That's funny.
Did it put you on the moon?
Good job, citizen.
Yeah.
So it's taking you through all of the DLC openings. Like you're starting like that kind of happened, but I stopped that. I had to go and just target which DLC I wanted to begin with. So I started with like the Cade mission, the Cade 6 one. Shadow's Keep was the first one.
Right.
Forsaken, then Beyond Light.
Yeah. So I've been having an interesting time in the 25 minutes that I played. I ended up playing. I went to the Beyond Light, the Europa stuff, and I fought that like first like Robo Mech Warrior looking boss with the two cannons on the side. It was fun. It was playing Destiny in 60 frames was like, okay, I like this. I really like this. And I think I will be giving that game a bit more time just to figure out like because like I'm playing on PS5, so it's not on Game Pass. Just figure out like if it's worth me maybe buying one of the expansion packs or the latest one to get everything. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Hey, I'm this close to beating Beyond Light. I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, like I went through all three of them. It was fun. It was fun.
Maybe my eyes are stupid, or I've been playing on PS4 Pro for too long, but I don't know if I can tell the difference between 60 frames and 30 frames a second.
Oh, I can. I like because I switched between quality and performance. It can. It looks good, like in terms of resolution, but yeah, you will start seeing the stuttering.
I think you would notice it. I'm trying to think of like, I guess.
I think it's easier.
Miles Morales had that toggle, and it was like I can kind of tell, but it doesn't bother me
I think it's easier to tell in certain games than others.
In a multiplayer game,
because what's it called? Miles Morales already looked great on the PS4, so but like me noticing how good the game, like the Ratchet and Clank 2016 game looks, like I was shocked with how good it still looked on PS5. So
start crying
a little bit.
Anyway.
Okay, so I don't have much to say because I didn't really get a chance to play a lot of anything this week. So I just shut up. I just played my daily Overwatch. That's really all I did this week.
I jumped on with him, I think, a couple of days back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
trying to do my best.
Did you have fun though, Sean? Did you?
Yeah, it was most definitely fun. It's just like every time I play Overwatch, it's like, what the? I don't know what's going on, but I'm having fun.
Mark is like, this is how it feels for me in Call of Duty.
Welcome to my world, boy.
I feel like a dog on a roller coaster. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but
I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah, I'm here with friends.
Nah, what cracks me up about Sean like jumping on is he'll jump onto Overwatch so sporadically that by the time he plays it again, they'll have already nerfed certain characters and buffed some characters. Like he keeps coming back when a big shift has happened. So like, but it was fun playing with you, man, and especially you getting a chance to kind of play with my crew for a little bit. They liked you. They thought you were funny.
We won one game,
yeah, we did.
Oh shit! Okay.
I felt famous. It was like, hey, I know that voice. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, because I know some of them for sure listen to the podcast, and so they were like, "Oh, it's Sean M.F. Ross." And I was like, "Look at this! Look at this!"
That's awesome.
But yeah, that's all I really played. I didn't get a chance to play much else, so passing it off.
So this is not going to turn into some type of weekly shit on the PS4 type endeavor. I'm not trying to do that. Full disclosure, not. I'll have some negative things to say about the PS4 and some negative things to say about the Xbox Series X. So,
oh, he means the PS5.
Sorry, excuse me, PS5.
It's the same thing.
You know what?
Don't you disrespect Megan Thee Stallion like that?
there are some memes saying like this is a super PS4 Pro, but we'll keep that out there. So I've been playing Marvel's Avengers because the Kate, Hawkeye DLC came out. It is fun. Hawkeye, right now I'm finishing up Kate's missions, and Hawkeye, he has his missions. But if I were to characterize them, it's kind of like Black Widow with a bow and arrow, basically. But they're short. I'll tell you what, like their short range melee is pretty lethal, and it can take out like big groups very quickly. Her combos are pretty interesting with exploding arrows that can juggle enemies. Like her ability to her ult is basically like her just shooting like rapid superpowered arrows, so they can clear out, or they can either clear out a room, or they can target the big baddie and bring down their health almost all the way.
Do you have to charge up the arrows, kind of like pull them back? Or do they shoot freely like guns?
Yeah, you can. I believe you can do rapid fire, but also you can have a charged bow. And if you do rank up your Kate, they have like faster pullback time and more powerful arrows. Just a typical player. But it's fine. Kate's kind of she reminds me a lot of Captain Marvel and that personality in the movies. So very peckish and and kind of not necessarily condescending in any way, but
sardonic. Very sardonic.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like she knows everything, or she's trying to convey that she knows everything in the room, or she's the smartest person in the room. But the storyline is her coming from the future, so she does have a leg up on everyone in terms of the narrative.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, she's a very, very fine character to add on. She does have a distinct playing style, so it's free. If you're still in a Marvel, it's totally worth coming in to check it out. But the crux of my what I've been playing is this save system, the PS5 the save transfer system, specifically between a PS4 game that you own versus the PS5 version of that same game and transferring saves over to it. Now, I was under the impression that I could have drawn from the same save, whether it be formatted to the PS4 or PS5 or not, but that's not the case. What I have to do
sounds like a Square Enix problem.
Well, I mean, like it is something that could have been remedied if there was another system in place. Without getting to it 1 second, so basically, I had to get the updated version of Marvel's Avengers, and so I had to manually download that, and I had to not. I did not. If I deleted the PS4 version of the game that's currently on my hard drive, I would have not been able to migrate the game over to the PS5 version. Which is
let me shorten this explanation up real quick for the listeners. You have to have the PS4 and the PS5 version of the Avengers on your system. They both have to be fully updated, and then you can transfer over your save for some reason.
So for about a cool hour, I was playing the PS4 version, thinking it was the PS5 version. But
Lord.
Once again, it's just a UI thing. It's very difficult to see whether or not I have a PS5 if I'm playing the PS5.
I agree. That I will agree.
So actually, on that point, because I was talking to Cam about that exact issue, and in the top bar, the XMB bar, if you look at the title of the game, at the end it will say PS4. If it doesn't say anything at the end, then it's a PS5 version,
which is fucking which isn't great. So
they should make a bigger icon or something. But I mean, it's a valid complaint.
Yeah, there's a lot of issues with the PS5 UI, with just PlayStation UI in general. They don't do well with UI.
In contrast, just to compare and contrast here, Xbox is very explicit in terms of what isn't a game optimized for Series X or application optimized for Series X and which is Series X and Series S and which one isn't. I mean, it is glaring. Like, it's on the game itself. You see the giant X and S. That means you're playing the optimized version of said game.
It's almost like the X in Xbox stands for explicit.
Yeah, that's the perfect way of putting it.
I feel betrayed.
So, it's just it was a bit of an annoyance. Thank God I noticed it, because I totally could have gone ham in that game and not noticed I was playing a PS4 version. But yeah, it's just cosmetics, something that they should consider working on.
With Watch Dogs Legion, it just uploaded it to their servers and then you downloaded it right back when you played the PS5 version. Yeah. And there should be no reason. It's a games as a service game. Most of your shit should be saved server side. Kind of like you're playing Fortnite, Warzone, whatever. Some things can be saved server side. I mean, it's not that big of a save file unless they just don't optimize it. They leave it uncompressed. Which
actually leads me to believe that it might not be like dedicated servers. It might just be like peer-to-peer kind of thing, where whoever is in the group, that person's the host, and then everyone that person becomes the server. For
the small transitional period, though, they should at least save your saves on their servers or something like that. Ubisoft did that.
Yeah, I agree.
I would totally look into more the advantages of Xbox's smart delivery system, which is they not only give you the upgraded version, but they essentially delete the older version off your console. Because your saves are automatically in the cloud, so it's like you optimize it, the other version is cleared out. But now I'm juggling with multiple versions of games on my hard drive. It
is annoying. I will agree.
Yeah. But after that, I'm still playing Yakuza. Kiru's still the hero of all video gaming, and now this is turning into a business simulator. So basically, Kiru has to go around and clear out bad guys from districts and hire managers and stewardesses, and the game is fucking bonkers. I love it. So yeah, it's become this button mashing beat 'em up to a business simulator game because I have to make money to exonerate my best friends.
It's wild how different that game becomes every
time he talks about it, it's a different genre. It's amazing.
That's what I've been
I'm selling flowers, apparently. I don't know why, but I'm just doing it.
Dojima, everyone wants to be Dojima. Dojima for president.
This game somehow became Persona 6, and I'm not sure how. All right, so Oh yeah, it
No,
is same people. No, wait, no. That's
Square
Atlas.
Enix Persona or
No, that's Atlas.
Oh well, it is same people then, because both of them are Sega.
Okay,
Because Atlas owns Sega and stuff like that.
gotcha. And Sean, what you been playing to close it all out?
Division 2 with the crew. Our listeners and watchers can check us out on Twitch at either Sean Ross 24/7 or under our Press X to Start channel. I think it's rehosted.
We're gonna do more of those going forward for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to work through the clips to post them for people to watch on Instagram or TikTok, whenever the hell we may get that. Of course, I've been playing Spelunky 2 every day. My wife seems to think she can do what I do. She'll play the game and I'm like, why are you running so fast? You don't need that item. Just do the basics. Just stick to the fundamentals. She's like, I'm doing what you do. I'm doing what you do. I'm like, all right.
Bet you can't do it like me. Nope. Bet you can't do it like me. Nope.
So she can never get to the
Just trying to impress you.
I guess she could never make it to a level without getting damaged. I have to like coax her to just leave stuff alone. You don't need to mess with that. And she finally almost gets to the boss last night. Ooh. She jumps over some spikes, and I'm like, "Yeah, good job." And she panics and runs into another set of spikes. I'm like, "Why did you do that?" She like, "You made me nervous." I'm like, "Me giving you praise made you nervous."
Performance anxiety.
Like she just took off, like she mashed the gas and like dashed into some spikes. I'm like, "Why would you do this?" I don't know. Hilarious. I got a clip of that too, by the way. That's hilarious. Cool. And then I started playing Rust. Because I got it for free, kinda. And I didn't get very far. You start out naked. It seems all the
I like
people
where
that
this is going.
I mean, you have on underwear. But it looks like all the starting people are black, maybe? I don't know.
So really, is this a slavery simulator?
But okay, so
that's
you start out with a rock and a torch, and I'm sure people who played Rust know this already. I have never played Rust. I have only looked at like highlight clips of like people robbing each other and shit.
I'm actually surprised that you have black skin tones. Like, but based on videos I saw, it's mostly white dudes, like white people.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is a new updated version, but it's funny. You start out with a rock.
Oakland patch,
and you knock down trees or whatever, gather wood. You can make a hammer. You can make a base. People have like lock boxes on their base. You can knock the axe to get in, and I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm kind of having fun.
Okay.
Are you playing with other people?
Huh?
Are you playing with people that you know?
No, I have no idea. I need to actually look up a guide on what to do because I mean, like the furthest I got was starting a campfire last night. No, the first time I saw somebody, I tried to attack him with my rock, but he beat me. He beat me to 1 HP, and one mechanic that I really hate is that your screen turns red and it like the controller pulses and you move slower.
I hate that.
And it turns red and darker to the point where it's harder to see, which
well, that's what dying is like, I'd imagine.
I get that, but I mean,
I'm not playing a game to die.
the
you shouldn't play Call of Duty then.
It stays that way until you find out how to heal yourself, and I did not know how to heal myself, so I just left the game. The second time I lit a campfire at night, and like 2 people appeared out of, because campfires heal you. Campfires heal you apparently, and they couldn't figure out how to set a campfire, so they just sat around the campfire with me. And eventually, I just like gave them, my equipment because I was leaving the game. But I'm interested to see like where it goes. I'm sure I'm not going to get to like some of the stuff that I seen like back in the day where like people just used to like rob people at gunpoint.
I like how diplomatic Sean was being by saying I gave them my equipment and not they tried to take it from me, and I was like, all right, fine, take it.
No, they didn't have any weapons. I don't think they knew what they were doing. So I just said, I said, here you go.
God, and fire. What is this bright hot?
I split up my resources between them. I kind of just dropped it on the ground and then left the game.
You made sun?
He put it down on the ground really slowly. I'm gonna leave it.
Don't go. You're a king.
Right?
You know,
King.
we did the
King.
standard.
You king.
We did the standard crouching up and down a few times to show that we were friendly.
Universal. That is video game sign language right
That
there.
is my favorite video game sign language.
No matter what language,
yeah, I'm good.
no
I'm
matter
friendly.
what
I'm friendly.
server, if you're crouching and standing in quick succession, you are friendly. You are.
That is any game. That is universal. We good? Yes, we're good.
It's
Could
the
you
ultimate
imagine
betrayal.
if you're not cool, the ultimate betrayal.
Exactly. Yeah. If you
like-
pull out a weapon after that, it's like, no, I can't believe it.
How dare you?
How could you have done this?
Dox this man.
Could you
You should
imagine
play
if that's
this
how you made friends in real life? If you just walked
That's how. Wait, you telling me you don't do that in the supermarket? Just crouching. You're just waiting in the line. You're just crouching up and down. You don't do that.
That's how DJ and I met in high school.
Oh, okay.
Friends forever.
Oh, they over here dirty whining.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Was
So
maybe-
yeah, moving on.
Well,
Give me two of them. All right, I'm sorry, go ahead.
so that's what we've been playing.